We begin tonight with the U.S. and Iran on the brink, and the president alerting Congress tonight the U.S. will respond with force if Iran retaliates for the drone strike that killed top Iranian commander Qasem Soleimani. The casket carrying Soleimani's remains arriving in Tehran moments ago after snaking through a sea of mourners in other parts of the country. Today, hundreds of thousands of Iranians were in the streets. In Iran's parliament, chants of death to America. Tehran vowing swift revenge on American soil and announcing they will no longer abide by the uranium enrichment limits in the 2015 nuclear deal, a move which could put Iran on course to accumulate enough fuel for an atomic bomb. And President Trump with a sharp response, tweeting a notification to Congress that the U.S. will strike back if Iran attacks any U.S. person or target, citing 52 possible targets identified in Iran. The Trump administration tonight insists Americans are safer with Soleimani dead, but security remains on alert both at home and abroad. ABC senior foreign correspondent Ian Pannell leads our coverage tonight from Erbil, Iraq.
Tonight, hundreds of thousands of mourners pouring onto the streets of Iran, a massive display of defiance towards the United States for the killing of General Qasem Soleimani. And that defiance now going beyond just protest. Tonight, the Iranian government announcing they're suspending commitments to the 2015 nuclear deal, abandoning limits on enriching uranium and stockpiling nuclear fuel. Support for these hardline tactics appears strong as members of parliament chant death to America. And in the streets, as Soleimani's casket is paraded around the country for 3 days, his supporters holding portraits of him, pounding their chest in anger and grief. The leader of Iranian-backed Hezbollah saying American soldiers and officers will be going home in coffins. Soleimani's daughter making a televised plea with Hezbollah to take revenge for the blood of her father, while Secretary of State Mike Pompeo telling this week the world is now safer without Soleimani.
This was a bad guy. We took him off the playing field, and that's important because this was the fellow who was the glue, who was conducting active plotting.
American officials claiming they had intelligence he was going to carry out acts that would cost American lives.
It's impossible to overstate the significance of the attack that takes out Qasem Soleimani. This is bigger than bin Laden. It's bigger than Baghdadi.
President Trump now responding to Iran's threats of vengeance, tweeting, Iran itself will be hit very fast and very hard. The USA wants no more threats. The president saying the US has 52 targeted Iranian sites, one for each of the 52 Americans taken hostage in 1979. Trump even threatening to hit Iranian cultural sites.
As you know, the Geneva Conventions outlaw attacks on cultural objects and places of worship. Our own DoD war manual discusses protection of cultural property. So why is the president threatening Iran with war crimes?
We'll behave inside the system. We always have and we always will.
All right, Ian Pannell joins us now live from Erbil, Iraq. Ian, today the Iraqi parliament voting to expel the U.S. military from the country, and this is just more fallout from the killing of Soleimani?
Yeah, that's right, Tom. It's a non-binding vote, so American troops are unlikely to be leaving anytime soon. But it's really important as it shows the level of anger here. And tonight, another sign of that fallout. 3 rockets fired into the green zone near the U.S. Embassy. No injuries reported, but the question tonight is how far this will escalate. Tom?
Ian Pannell on the ground for us there in Iraq. Ian, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.